4 students in Los Angeles. And before we start getting people on the forums talking about it, yes, I recognize that my jeans are ripped. We paid a lot of money to have them ripped like this.
Strategically around the knees. Well worn.
Where else is it? No, that's just it. Just right here.
Okay.
That's money, people. It's expensive.
Tune in throughout the show. More holes are going to be popping up.
It's rude.
Oh, maybe not. Hey, we're going fishing and around the net, everybody. But you won't need a rod or a reel, but you will need something that's waterproof, because this is one fishing trip you're going to have to actually drink yourself blind if you want to enjoy it. Then Blair Herter visits the LA Auto Show to check out some of the newest car designs years before they actually hit the road, including a battery-powered Audi that can go 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. Double A's, by the way.
Then the Gadget Prod Holiday Gift Guide continues with a week full of products under $250.
Okay.
Today, we'll look at the new LG Blu-ray player. It plays discs. It streams movies.
What?
It's got the YouTube.
What? Are you kidding?
And you're going to find out if it was worth the cost. Plus, Caterina Scorsone. Very fancy. We'll be here to talk about Sci-Fi's new take on Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland.
I like the way you say that's what's on there.
Yeah. It's a very fun name.
And ask her some questions.
You should.
Someone get some answers.
You will.
That's how it happens during an interview.
Time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
Let's go around the net. What? It's an oldie, but a goodie, and it's back on top of the web today. Former Wilmer Valderrama's. It's remember his Yo Mama show from MTV? Remember that thing? Yeah? No?
Yes.
Anybody? Yeah?
I remember it. You said, yo, mama.
You probably accidentally saw it while waiting for 16 and Pregnant to come on.
There's 16 and pregnant. It's so good.
Makes me want to have a baby.
No, but Yo Mama, it brings one of America's most identifiable creations. It's the mama joke.
Oh, right.
And it mashes it into, well, what we're about to see actually mashes the mama joke into some very dry debate footage from England's House of Commons.
Your mom is so fat, all her relationships are long distance. Your breath is so bad, your hair's curling away from your face. That's not true. My hair was straight till I saw your mom naked. Yeah, you know what? Unlike Rosa Parks, your mom loves it in the back of the bus. Oh, my God! That was awesome! Yeah!
You know, Olivia, few people know this, but insult time is a very important part of British lawmaking. Second only to question time with the Prime Minister.
And after a bill's sponsors have been subjected to a suitable amount of jokes about his or her mama, they are then allowed to proceed to the House of Lords for a survival round of puns. Then the Queen chases them through Parliament while yakety sax plays.
It's fact.
I call foul.
Yo, Queen.
Today's number 4 is another roundtable discussion from the Onion News Network.
Look, as everyone knows, cable news is completely fake. But the difference over at the Onion is that their colorful commentators, they're special. Today, they're actually debating the dangers of kids getting totally stoked.
A recent report from the Shuttleworth Institute shows for the first time that more than half of college-age males say they regularly get stoked.
I really think this is all being blown out of proportion. I mean, so what if a young man buys a pair of sunglasses, gets a little stoked, and then gives out a bunch of high fives? What is the harm in that?
Duncan, have you ever seen anyone who's stoked?
Yes, I have.
They're like, dude, try these nachos.
Biker Ty Lindgren just wrote a confessional novel about being stoked during much of his career. He wrote, "Every day was just one big trip. I was just so stoked to be on the professional BMX circuit."
How about this? I'm stoked right now.
now?
I feel great. I'm stoked.
Duncan, you're stoked?
Yeah.
Stoked.
And you know what? I'm getting more stoked because I'm on TV.
I'm pretty stoked. Are you?
Yeah.
You pretty stoked?
Stoked.
Look, you know what? I have to confess, I actually experimented with getting stoked when I was in high school, and I turned out all right. You know what I mean?
I tried it once, but nothing really happened.
Oh.
I felt dizzy and then sad.
Oh.
But mostly dizzy.
Did the Pink Floyd album make more sense, though?
Who?
Okay. Today's number 3 item is a really, really well-done mashup by Devo Dana, 7-Eleven.
Now,
Look, I didn't sign up for the damn account name. That's what Devo Dana picked. And 710 other Devo Danas.
Was like just Dana 1982 not taken? That's fine.
But she's totally Devo.
Oh, yeah. Many, many movies have been mashed up with the Lucas space opera Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the first time we've ever seen it done with the Cuban gangster epic Scarface, both in cinematic and video game forms.
I came here on a boat. Not a dime in my pocket. Now Sosa thinks you're gonna take everything I ever had.
You want to go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Thinks I'm just gonna lay down and die. But Tony Montana don't die that easy.
Say hello to my little friend!
First, you get back the money. Then, take back the power. Then, you get the women.
I'm Tony Montana.
So wait. So by that logic, the spice that Han Solo was smuggling across the galaxy was actually cocaine?
And Greedo is one of the space Cubans that he blasted. Everybody knows that.
We have to go back and watch those movies again for the first time.
It was really good. Hey, Bill Dance is about as famous as a fisherman can get in this country.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Which isn't that famous.
No,
Like, it's actually not famous at all.
Well, it's not famous.
But like maybe his.
He's got his own lure. I think. Do they use lures?
Sometimes people tip their hats at him. They go, "Hello, Bill Dance."
Hey, camo cap. But still, Mr. Dance has built an empire on books and casting competitions and instructional videos, which you may have passed while flipping through the old channels. But since he's been doing this for decades, he has amassed a very large collection of fishing bloopers.
Here is a safety chain tip.
Shoot.
Golly. Come here. Come here.
Woo! Oh, good gosh. We'll see you next time. Whoa, Nelly!
Horse apples.
I love it.
You know, don't worry. No fish were actually harmed in the making of that video. Yeah.
But is there a PETA for fishing equipment? Because they're going to be really upset because you don't do that.
No,
Everybody
snap those
knows.
rods. You can't snap those rods.
You know, first of all, don't just throw it in the back of your truck. Everybody knows that, okay?
Still ahead, everybody. A very mature number 1.
Some would say it's a clip that's freshness date has expired.
Somewhat.
Stick around.
On the next Human Wrecking Balls, it's the Pumphreys versus a rock and roll tour bus.
Today, the tour comes to a smashing end.
It's all access anarchy.
That's what I'm talking about!
It's man versus man-made. Human Wrecking Balls Season 2. All new Wednesday at 8. Only on G4.
On the route, number 1 video.
You're my number 1. I'll take it. Hey, today's number 1 video is an ad ad for Vancouver's Science Museum, the Tell Us World of Science. Science, science, science.
Yes.
Science, science. World of Science.
In an effort to convince kids that science museums are not just alternative versions of schools, the team at the World of Science has instead decided to promote itself by creeping the hell out of everyone.
Yeah. You're about to learn something very, very disturbing about vanilla. TwoGranniesOneCone.com. Boom.
No.
Look it up.
No. Gosh. Grandma. No, Grandma, no.
What?
No, Grandma.
Stop. Don't yell at Grandma like she's
Grandma. Listen, you are
not
supposed to enjoy your position, your very special position of wise Chase Elder, okay, from the bed of your nursing home. Somewhere very far, far away from the
that is,
family.
no,
Does it smell bad when you start to
No, that is ridiculous. That is not fair.
No,
that is not fair.
No, that's where they should be.
No, these proud matrons have an even more important role to play in our society. I disagree.
Do I even want to know what role?
Phone sex operators, right?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, phone sex. Are you sick and tired of calling phone sex lines, only to struggle through sexy talk with an inexperienced lady gal? How about a real woman who's seen it all, from Korea to the Depression and back? Hi, I'm Kevin Pereira, owner and founder of Golden Grannies, the world's first and only mature phone sex line. We've got hotties like the erogenous Agnes.
What? I can't hear you.
We've even got Dirty Gertrude.
Sure, I can take my dentures out. That's how I eat ribbon candy.
And the salacious Trudy. Trudy. Trudy!
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, me too. Call anytime. Between 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. Except around 2, because that's when the grandkids are supposed to call. Got to keep the lines free. And between 11 and 12, because that's when the Price is Right is on. But remember, if you love wrinkles and overpowering perfumes, you're gonna love Golden Grannies. No! One crisp dollar bill. 60 seconds of bliss.
I just threw up a lot in my mouth.
You're welcome. To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to the all-new G4TV.com/aroundthenet.
Ribbon candy?
Yeah. Better than Werther's. That pop was the sound of the candy going into my mouth hole.
Well, obviously, you guys aren't at the LA Auto Show right now. But don't you worry, because Blair Herder's got you covered. It's your inside ticket.
All right, car fanatics, behind me, the creme de la creme of the auto industry. I'm talking concept cars, hybrids, international debuts. I'm gonna take you guys inside, take a look at them. What automakers do we have here today?
We got all the major automakers. We have about 900 cars here, probably 40 to 50 different brands represented, about 40 world or North American debuts, so a lot of vehicles you can't see anywhere else but here.
Now, for those potential buyers who want to break the sound barrier without breaking their bank accounts, look no further than the 2011 Boxster Spider. With its 3.4-liter box 6-cylinder engine, this roadster will jump from 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds flat. It's got 320 horses under the hood, and with its low 8.8 pounds per horsepower ratio, the Boxster is even quicker than the 911S. Now, like its predecessors in the 50s and 60s, this thing completely stripped down of anything that carries excess weight that would minimize the speed, like, for instance, door handles. There is nothing to weigh this car down. No AC, no cup holders, not even a radio. It comes equipped with a 2-piece soft top and 19-inch aluminum wheels. It's Spartan, but it keeps the car light and super fast. Now, if you got a hunger for speed, but you're on a budget, I gotta say, at 61 grand, this car is for you. Unless you don't mind not having a place to put your beer. Spyker is a company that used to make airplanes, and you can still see a lot of that in their designs, but now they make badass cars like the Aileron. This land rocket houses a Lotus suspension and an Audi V8 4.2-liter engine with a tweaked intake that boosts it up to 400 horsepower. With its 354 pounds of torque, it can go from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds with a top speed at an insane 180 miles an hour. If you thought the outside looked like a jet, check out the cockpit interior. Only fitting, really, that you gotta start the car like this. The interior is an all-leather and handmade aluminum by the guys who make Bentleys. Even the stick shift is funky as hell with an exposed linkage auto gearbox. This car looks as good as it drives. The Aileron is finally rolling off production lines, starting at $224,000. But for those of you that like convertibles and have another 20 grand to burn, maybe you should check out this prototype Spider, which should be out in 2011. You think that gas-guzzling beast you drive could take this little electric guy off the line? Well, before you start betting pink slips, you should know it's got the torque of an Abrams tank. This is the Audi e-tron. It runs on 4 motors which are housed inside the wheels and can be controlled independently, giving you the option for front or rear-wheel drive. Powered by a lithium-ion battery, it can go 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds with seemingly endless torque, 3,320 pounds of it to be exact, with a top speed of 120 miles an hour. If you were surprised by the performance of this electric car, your mind is gonna be blown by the gadgets they've stuffed inside. The dash is a new design. 2 analog displays and 1 7.5 retractable multimedia interface screen. The side view mirrors are mini LCD monitors, and that bit of kryptonite right there, that's actually a liquid battery gauge that tells you when it's time to recharge. With a 2012 release date, there's no price tag yet, but your kids don't need to go to college. You'll have the money when you need to. That was 350,000 square feet of automotive heaven in 3 minutes of television. There is a God, my friends, and he doth liketh to drive.
Pretty affordable for Porsche.
That is true. And if you can't afford the Porsche, there's always
Porsche.
There's always Chevy's new Recession Air, which is sweet. It's a subcompact. You can live in it after the foreclosure, and the front seat reclines into a bed. It's pretty sweet. You know, if you're homeless for the holidays.
You won't really feel homeless with it then, will you?
You'll feel right at home, and a no-tow zone, hopefully.
Hey, what better way is there to wrap up Christmas and then ring in that new year than 3 original specials featuring some of your favorite, well, actually, your favorite G4 network stars?
Oh, yeah, I can think of a few other ways to do that.
Well, okay, well, for 3 magical nights, starting on December 28th, G4 will air 3 all-new original specials, including Web Soups, Best Videos of 2009 with Chris Hardwick, and a new Women of the Web special with Kevin.
That is right, and
the Attack of the Show, Best of Olivia Show. And it's all new.
I've heard tale that it features a moment that you never wanted us to see.
Wait, they put that in? You guys aren't supposed to put that in.
Watch all week, starting December 28th, everybody.
Now, who put that in?
Still ahead, we've got a humanoid bot that can do Tai Chi and run 2 miles an hour in Robot News.
Check your email.
And Katerina Scasone is in to talk about Sci-Fi's reimagining of Alice in Wonderland. And later, Gadgetron's holiday gift guide continues. All the gifts this week cost less than $250. Today we're looking at LG's new Blu-ray player. You'll hear about it and more after this commercial thingy. So, yay.
Today's Road Report is brought to you by TomTom. Go confidently.
Ninja Warrior is finally coming to America. Our nation's toughest athletes will battle in a series of grueling challenges. Only 10 will survive and head to Japan to face the legendary Mount Midoriyama. Who will be the first American Ninja Warrior?
Cookie crisp. Hey, everybody, we're live.
And we are about to get filled up with wonderful facts and figures.
Oh, this sounds like a magical time.
You know what? I think it's a favorite G4 host on-air talent
Well,
guy.
hey, Blair.
Wow. I said that once in a bar setting, and it did not go over nearly as well as it just did just now. Let's start the feed. All right, it is Monday, December 7th. Here are your top stories. Apple has finally confirmed reports that they bought the music streaming service Lala.com. Now, Lala gained popularity by making streams available at a much higher speed and lower cost than many competitors. In fact, Lala has developed an iPhone app that would allow users to stream songs to their iPhones for as little as 10 cents a song. Now, the application is not available to the public yet, but it has many speculating that we could see a cloud-based iTunes in the future. Pretty interesting stuff. However, Apple's only comment was, Apple buys smaller technology companies from time to time because we're rich. I threw that part in. And we generally do not comment on our purpose or plans, so speculate away, my friends. Now, last week we reported that TechCrunch's Michael Arrington had pulled out of production on his ambitious $200 tablet, the CrunchPad. Well, that did not stop the device's production contractor, Fuse Garage, from releasing the tablet on their own. Renamed Juju, the device has a 12.1-inch touchscreen and boots directly to a web browser with internet access via Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, Arrington's dream of an affordable tablet has been cast aside as the device is now on sale for a pricey 500 bones. Yeah, the two parties have since gotten into a heated he said, she said, with Arrington claiming Fuse Garage's release of the product is a breach of contract, while Fuse Garage claims Arrington made no real contributions to the project and never actually had a contract with them in the first place. Oh, that hurts! Yeah, the device goes on sale this Friday, but orders actually won't be shipped for another 8 to 10 weeks. And finally, tonight, Sir Richard Branson and Virgin Galactic are scheduled to unveil Spaceship Two, wait for this, the world's first commercial passenger spacecraft. We're going to space, America! Like its predecessor, Spaceship Two will be lifted to 50,000 feet by a jet-powered carrier craft. Then rocket engines will blast it to over 65 miles above the Earth. For the mere price of $200,000, you will be able to experience up to 5 minutes of weightlessness on a 2.5-hour trip. Spaceship Two will be unveiled at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time in the Mojave Desert with all the fanfare and pageantry you would expect from a Timothy Dalton-era Bond villain. Dun-dun! I'm Blair Herter, and you've just been fed. Back together. That's what they do in Bond. They're like, dun-dun.
That gave me chills in a bad way.
It's because I'm a Dalton-era Bond villain.
Felt uncomfortable with that, Blair.
You're all full of my figures now. I gotta go. See you later. Is he filling a kiddie pool so he can come out of it in slow motion? Is that what he's doing now? We get it. We get it. Fantasies.
So, robots, huh?
So, this is a camera. I'm gonna go too.
Better. We all know that robots will rise up and kill us all someday. It's the truth.
Best. And we know how. It's with a sword, by the way. Surprise! Time for robot news.
After all these years working together, robots and humans have come to rely on each other. We need them to build our cars, and they need us to teach them how to dance. Thanks to a team of researchers in South Korea, a humanoid robot named Maru has rightfully learned how to shake that ass. Using the power of motion capture technology, Maru can recreate the exact same pelvic movements that a human dancer does while wearing a simulation suit. It's all in the hips. By mapping specific points on the human's arms, legs, and pelvis, the system sends motion signals to the same points on the robot. The plan is to improve this system to imitate full body motions and keep a strong balance so that robots can actually begin to move more human-like. But if balance is what they seek, then how about teaching them some Tai Chi? Which is exactly what scientists at Drexel University have done with Hubo, a shiny new humanoid that likes to work out. On the treadmill, Hubo can run nearly 2 miles per hour, making it one of only 3 full-sized running humanoids in the world. Right next to Honda's Asimo and Toyota's PartnerBot. Standing over 4 feet tall and weighing 95 pounds, Hubo can handle a sword, grasp a water bottle, and wiggle its own fingers. Although Tai Chi is typically used by humans to practice breathing patterns, Hubo does it to demonstrate its wide range of motion. Drexel scientists plan to further develop Hubo's flexibility with a new endoskeleton. So maybe next time we'll see it practicing some Kama Sutra instead. But today's robots are not all about themselves, you know. Some of them care about our safety, like MIT's new robot technology, AIDA. An artificial intelligent driving agent, AIDA is a robot that lives in the car's dashboard as the driver's most reliable companion. With sensors both inside and outside of the car, AIDA identifies your global position, incorporates real-time event information, and analyzes environmental conditions to inform you of the best and safest route to take. Within just 1 week of operation, AIDA learns your driving habits and remembers your most frequent destinations. Audi joined MIT in a collaborative effort to make AIDA and hopes that it will create a customizable driving experience. Let's just hope it knows the right clubs to go to when we hit Vegas, huh? So whether it's protecting our well-being or learning our dance moves, there's no denying that the robot has become man's new best friend.
That's incredible.
I can't believe that bot can do Tai Chi.
Honestly, I kind of drifted after I heard the human-like pelvic movements. I was like, sweet, pre-order. I'll take 3. For the...
Oh, I know what it's for.
Yeah.
Right now, it's time to attack these holiday gift ideas. Oh. You'll be spending all holiday season long giving and giving, so why not get a little something back, huh? Huh? Well, Amazon is in the mood to give you free music with their 25 days of free giveaway. Because Amazon's just that nice, huh? Every day of December until Christmas, they are giving away 1 free Christmas song as a downloadable MP3 player. In case you don't hear them everywhere else, you can get Christmas songs on your own, too. So far, they've had holiday songs from Lady Gaga, Tori Amos, and Jars of Clay.
Oh, Jars of Clay!
I love Jesus. I know it might not be something that will change your life unless it's Jars of Clay, because that is just inspirational. But listen, worst case scenario, mom and dad wouldn't mind, I don't know, like a custom-made Christmas CD from their lovely little offspring, huh? How about that? Sorry, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. Swing by Amazon.com's MP3 section to get your free songs if you want one. Remember, Jars of Clay. Now, if you've been spending your money on partying and buying games for your 360, then you know how valuable a deal is when the holidays roll around. Luckily, eBay has got your back with their new eBay Deals app. It's quite simple, really. The app brings up hot deals of the day or listings with less than 4 hours left, so you can purchase goods on the go from your iPhone. If you need a certain item, you can narrow your search down by browsing one of 8 specific categories. Finding that fondue pot for your sister will be like a cakewalk. FYI, that sounds like a horrible gift. Don't get her that. Download the eBay Deals app at the App Store for free. Everyone's flipping out over the Palm Pixie's $25 price tag, but what if you could get a phone for only a penny? What? Yeah, those things that you throw out because you don't want to carry in your purse anymore, that's what I'm talking about. That's a penny. And no, I'm not talking about the crappy clamshells you get for signing up. I mean a beloved BlackBerry. Amazon is offering the Bold and the Curve for 1 freaking cent. Of course, hold on, it is tied to an AT&T contract, and usually you would hear me complaining about that because I do not like contracts. But come on, it's a penny. It costs a penny. Now, if the BlackBerry is not your thing, they're also offering a few LGs for the same price, which is a penny, including the NV3. So, what's it gonna be? An iPhone for $99, a Pixie for $25, or a BlackBerry for a penny?
iPhone!
The answer is BlackBerry. The answer is BlackBerry for a penny. Now, the problem with dropping $700 to $1,000 on massive high-def TV is that you need a $200 to $300 DVD player or console to get most of it. A running tab like that can toll, I don't know, just it's $1,000, right? On your wallet. So you're going to want to take advantage of this Best Buy deal. You can get a 42-inch 720p Panasonic Viera, not like Meredith Vieira, just the Viera Plasma, with an Xbox 360 Elite and a copy of Avatar the Game, all for $700. Whoa! Now, some of you may be rolling your eyes at the companion title to Cameron's upcoming blockbuster. Oh, the aliens, they look like cartoons, blah, blah, blah. Why are they so blue? Shut up, first of all. Second of all, for those of you counting at home, the TV and Xbox alone is a $400 savings. So this is what you do. You take the game and you shut up. And you don't have to play it if you don't want to. No one's forcing you. You just take it and you shut up. It's $400. What's wrong with you? You're so rich right now. If you're so rich... Head on over to the all-new G4TV.com/AOTS for info on all these new releases and more. Stay tuned. We're about to go through the looking glass and down the rabbit hole with Katerina Scorsone.
Robot News is presented by Energizer Ultimate Lithium Batteries. Keep going.
Our next guest stars in Sci-Fi's miniseries Alice. It's a reimagining of Through the Looking Glass.
She's lying, of course.
We could search her again, of course. More thoroughly.
Won't do any good.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Winston, where did you hide it, girl?
I told you I don't know what you're talking about. I've never worn a ring in my life.
We know Jack gave you the ring, Alice.
Liar! With us today, Katerina Scorsone, everybody! How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Doing very well. Refresh my memory.
Yes.
Because like Alice in Wonderland, I think I saw it once when I was 8 or 9.
I'm so
and
sorry.
Then once again, no, it was like, and I think it was like end of high school, and I was trying to sync it up with like a Pink Floyd album or something like that.
On the third roar.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't, it didn't quite work, but it didn't matter. I ended up staring at my hand, and it was winking at me. But I don't remember there being killer robotic rabbits or like an emotional stock market. Or...
Well, you were very young. You know, if you watched it again today, you might find
none of that was in there, right?
None of that was in there. No, this is a very, very new reimagining of Alice in Wonderland.
So what's the take? What's actually going on in Wonderland?
In this Wonderland, it's supposed to be 150 years after the original Wonderland. And so Wonderland has kind of been taken over by the Queen of Hearts, and she's done all sorts of terrible, evil things. She kidnaps humans from our world and brings them to Wonderland in order to drain their emotions so that Wonderlanders never have to feel bad things. They can only feel good things.
I love it. You know, there's always meth, too. Like, you don't have to go through that arduous process of draining someone's emotions. But I love it that you have the casino there, and people are playing, and they're sort of draining bliss from their feet and stuff like that. It's very cool.
And the whole thing is kind of this, you know, allegory for, like, you know, repressed emotions and how we have to, like, you know, not be part of a quick fix culture and actually feel our feelings, even if they're nasty.
I think I T-voed past that.
Right.
Speaking of quick fix culture. No. I actually, like, I was pleasantly surprised with it. I think it's a very, very good remake, and you're fantastic in it.
Thank you very much.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But you're not new to like to playing fantasy roles or anything like that. You've done some fantasy work before,
who have you been talking to?
A couple LARPers down the street. They say you play a rogue on the weekends, and you've done some fantasy stuff, right?
Paladin, actually.
Oh, a paladin, yes. Oh, a healing class. Wow.
Yes, I have done. I've done sci-fi. Well, not sci-fi. I've done green screen before.
Well, green screen could be like an infomercial for OxyClean too. Like, what did you do?
I was in a show called Missing, where I played a psychic FBI agent.
Oh.
Yes, so I was both kick-ass and also otherworldly.
Direct from the page. Yeah. And I think most of our guests from Sci-Fi that we've had on, they all they have some sort of, they're rooted in sort of geek culture.
Yes.
Or they have something going on.
Yeah.
You've said that you yourself are not a huge geek, but you come from a line of geeks, like it's in your bloodline. It hasn't been activated yet.
It's definitely in the DNA. Yeah, I come from a long heritage of geekdom. Yes, I have a pretty large family, and they are all involved in some geek behavior.
Does like mom run a Warcraft guild?
Well, my mother, close. My mother's a social anthropologist. One of my sisters,
No. You don't just glance over that.
No, just wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so my mother's a social anthropologist. My sister is an Egyptologist who can read hieroglyphics. Yes.
Is that like a mail order thing? How do you become an Egyptologist? Is that
she did a master's in Egyptology, and she now works at the museum in Toronto, and she actually just threw a big night at the museum where all the kids in Toronto came and slept over in the Egypt gallery.
And all the animals came alive at night, too?
At night, yes.
Nice!
Only when you're sleeping, though.
Nice, okay, so that's mom and dad, or it's mom and sister.
Social anthropology. One of them's a chaplain in the armed forces.
Okay. Paladin.
Yes.
Cleric, I suppose.
My youngest sister just finished a degree in comparative folklore. And my brother is a dungeon master.
There we go. There we go.
Who has published spells in Relics and Rituals 2.
for example.
So he's a published virgin.
He's a published, yes.
No, published DM. Very nerdy. I like that.
Very
That's cool.
nerdy.
Well,
So
what's going on in tonight's episode of Alice? What are we going to see?
In tonight's episode, more mayhem and chaos.
That was such the TV Guide programming grid description.
Right.
Like drama, action, sci-fi, more chaos ensues.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How?
Let's see. The adventure and the love story kind of amps up. We're kind of on the run by the second part. There's like a big escape, and then we're really on the run.
Do you hop into teacups at any point and spin them really fast?
You would think.
That's my favorite part of Wonderland.
Actually, we fly on Vespas in the shape of flamingos, and so that's.
So it is like the Alice in Wonderland I saw in high school with the Pink Floyd album. Awesome. You are a doll and a half, and you're fantastic in the series. So thank you for coming by. It's a pleasure to chat with you. You guys, be sure to watch Katerina and the concluding chapter of Alice tonight on Sci-Fi, subtitled in hieroglyphics. Over to you, Olivia.
Thanks, guys. Still ahead, we've got the new LG Blu-ray player with built-in Wi-Fi. Stick around.
There's no way around it. The majority of computer speakers are pathetic. They feel like plastic, they sound like garbage, and they can barely handle high volumes. But the pros at Klipsch are changing all that with their Pro Media speakers. This 2.1 set includes 2 speakers and a 50-watt subwoofer. The speakers have 3-inch woofers and 3/4-inch tweeters that provide crisp coverage of highs and mids. The massive 11-pound subwoofer provides clean, thumping lows and can be easily adjusted. Together, this badass combo can output a whopping 200 watts of power, so pissing off the neighbors won't be all that difficult. The audio input is a standard 8-inch jack, so plugging in your PC or iPod is idiot-proof. They're also THX certified, so you can bet your ass that they'll be providing the best sound possible. To upgrade to this high-end set from the tin cans you're used to, it's going to cost you $150, but it's worth every penny.
December 15th on X-Play. Don't miss the moment gamers have been waiting for, the Best of 2009 special. We'll reveal Best Shooter, Most Original Game, and the biggest award of all, Game of the Year, at a special time.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new AOTS, Miss Olivia Munn brings us behind the scenes of Slammin' Salmon. Then our Gadget Prawn holiday gift guide under $250 continues with the Blackberry Storm 2. And on DV Tuesday, Chris Gore will review Lost Season 5 and Public Enemies. See it tomorrow.
Week we showed you the best gifts for under $100. This week we're stepping it up and bringing you the best stuff for under $250.
Oh, that's more dollars. Those are your audition pants.
You got the role. These are my G4 jeans.
Yay!
Hey. Was worth it.
That was weird.
Hey, LG's got a networked unit with great streaming capability.
Oh, well, I also have a unit with a great stream. Hello! Merry Christmas to all! Really. It's my penis.
LG wants to make your Blu-ray player one of the most feature-rich connected devices in the house with the BD390. Not only can you watch Blu-rays and standard DVDs in 1080p, but with the built-in Wi-Fi, you'll be able to stream Netflix, YouTube, Vudu, and Netcast without any cluttering cords. It also supports the latest 7.1 channel Dolby Audio codecs, BD Live content, and has super fast load times, and all for $249.
We were talking.
We love Blu-ray players.
This Blu-ray player is a little larger than we're used to seeing. Mainly.
Yeah, it's so huge. Look at it.
Oh, no, it's sweetie. It's right down here.
Right, this guy is a big size.
It's got a lot of outputs. HDMI out, component out, composite out, coax and digital optical audio out. Even
I love it when you talk
7.1 analog audio out. So, the larger design, is it worth all of the outs?
Yeah, we think so. Look, it's going to fit in with the rest of your home theater components just fine. There's even a USB port on the front if you want to actually pop in a little keychain and have some easy access to your media. Look at that. Boop. It's right there.
Now, this is the most feature-rich Blu-ray player we've ever reviewed. It's got Wi-Fi, access to lots of streaming video services, and it also supports BD Live with 1 gig of storage.
Yes.
So it has it all. Does it work the way we want it to work?
It definitely. Connecting to Wi-Fi is a little convoluted, but once you've done that, then you're off and running. Obviously, YouTube is free. It works great. You can also access your Netflix Instant Queue. Now, you have to pay if you want to stream from services like Cinema Now or Vudu, but it's really easy to do, and in some cases, you can actually stream in 1080p, which is also nice. Overall, one of the best web interfaces that we've seen on a standalone Blu-ray player.
Now, is the quality as good as we'd expect from a player of this caliber?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Yes, it is, Olivia.
Thank you.
You want more? Sure. Details are relatively sharp. Colors look great. Just about as good as we've seen on any other player, and that includes the PlayStation 3. The Terminator movie will still suck through the player, but man, it'll look pretty. Well,
no, but look, he's breathing so hard.
Well, someone's fussing with the lights. He's about to have a breakdown.
No!
Load times are extremely fast for a standalone player. Sadly, it's still not as fast as the PS3,
Get 'em,
but at least they're quick.
Get 'em.
Overall, though, you'll be really pleased.
Oh, what happens next? So this is $250, but the PS3, $300.
Yeah.
Should we just spend the extra $50 get the PlayStation?
Yeah, probably. No, not necessarily. Look, here's the thing. With the PS3, yes, you do get the gaming system along with a great Blu-ray player for $50 extra. But LG's player is really, really easy to use. It has access to more streaming video. It looks just as good. Yeah, so we say if you don't need the gaming system, or if you're getting this for a gift for somebody that doesn't want to play with those flim-flam video games, LG's player is a buy. Like, that's the way to do it. Yeah. Solid offering. Also, real quick, when the holiday sales figures comes out and these companies realize that people bought PS3s like crazy and not standalone players, you're going to see crazy price drops. So if you can hold off a month or two before buying this, it's going to drop in price.
This is what we're suggesting here at Attack of the Show. Everybody move Christmas to January 25th.
That's it?
Because then they'll all be on sale, and then it doesn't matter.
And it's Christmas in January.
We want to celebrate, okay? Jesus doesn't care anymore. Now, our Gadget Prowling Holiday Gift Guide continues tomorrow with the BlackBerry Storm 2. The all-new G4TV.com/AOTS for all the things you guys saw today and more.
Huge thank you to Katerina Scorsoni for coming on the show.
She's sweet.
Adorable. Far too adorable to be on this show.
Flamingos on Vespas flying?
Yeah, you have to watch it. You can catch the rest of Alice tonight on Sci-Fi. And right here, right now-ish, in 20, 30 seconds or so, X-Play.
Yay!
How about that? Show about some video games.
So, I got holes in my jeans.
Yeah, so we think you're right for the part. You got it. What is with the half-hearted golf clap right now? Like, yeah, all right. No, that doesn't mean fake it. I was just asking. It was just a question.
We're being fun.
Did we have fun today?